Hi, I'm Tom Nunemaker with Aeromir Corporation. I've got some updates for our futures.aeromir.com website and the NinjaTrader strategies that we're trading. Let's take a look. So for the last year, Breakout Guardian. Now, before I go, we have three strategies and they each trade different symbols. So we have Low Volume Hunter for NQ, MNQ, Goldilocks for Gold, GC, MGC, and Breakout Guardian ES or MES. So if we do individual, let's do Breakout Guardian with three contracts. Let's see what that looks like. Max drawdown for the year was $1,524. Made about $27,000. Does have commissions in here. Profit factor 2.2 is really nice. GMAR ratio is the profit divided by the max law drawdown. So 17 is excellent. And does about $2,500 a month. And you can see the equity chart is pretty smooth with a 76% win rate and max consecutive losses 4 and 17 consecutive winners. So that's Breakout Guardian with a $1,500 drawdown. Now if we do Goldilocks by itself, that had a $3,000 drawdown with two micro gold contracts. Right now it's in a $1,600 drawdown. Makes about $23,000 in the last year, about $1,900 a month. And you can see it's been a little choppy right now. It did recover the last couple days. Lower win rate than the Breakout Guardian at 58%. It typically hovers around 53 to 55%. So you will get more consecutive losers and consecutive winners. I think August we had a bad run, but that's very unusual, but it happens. It's trading. Right now it's in a $1,600 drawdown. So remember, this is 3,100 and Breakout Guardian was 1,500. So if you combine them, that'll be about 4,600. And a Low Volume Hunter, that's not quite as aggressive. It takes, I think, about one trade a day and makes about $650 a month. It's still profitable, but it's a little choppier, but it does make money. It's positive expectancy. Low win rate, but it has a 2-to-1 reward to risk ratio. So you can see the average winner and average loser, it's about 2-to-1. So that makes the 41% viable. It does have a good profit factor, not as good as the other ones, but this has a $1,500 drawdown. So if we combine all three of these, 1,500 plus 3,100, that's 46, call it. And Breakout Guardian, another 1,500, so that's about $6,200, $6,300 drawdown. But now let's take a look at if you combine them all. So the combination of the three, they have a $2,300 drawdown. Well, that's because when Goldilocks is losing money, Breakout Guardian and Low Volume Hunter can be making money. And you can see it is a little flat, but it's still trending higher even in this tough period for Goldilocks. And does about $4,700 a month with a $2,300 drawdown. Now these are open to close drawdowns, so you will have adverse, say unrealized losses or profits that could exceed these numbers. So if you have, say, a $2,500 drawdown limit on a prop firm account, this is pushing it. So you probably want to scale back a little bit, and you can play with the contracts here. So say you have a $2,500 account that actually went up. Let's go one of these. All right, so there's $1,500. So that would be very comfortable if you have a $2,500 drawdown. And right now it's currently in a $400 drawdown. And you can see the equity charts right there. Does about $3,000 a month. So on a typical Apex or Goldilocks account, 50K, this should pass in about a month. So that's the normal pacing. Now, obviously, you're going to have good months and bad months. So it could take less than a month, could take more than a month. But on average, that's the pace that it does with a combined profit of 1% of 57%. And the portfolio profit factor is 1.7. But that's the Ray Dalio Holy Grail, is diversification. So if you trade two Breakout Guardians on MES, one on gold, one on MNQ, you won't have any hedging violations, and they work together to keep your account from getting drawn down too much. Now you can also trade the minis. So if we do the minis, let's see what that looks like. So trading 2 ES, 1 GC, 1 NQ at a $16,000 drawdown. Now that's too much for most prop firms. There is one that I really like, Prop Top Trader, and you can have a $500,000 account with a $30,000 drawdown. The default is 24, but you can actually pay more and increase your drawdown. So for me, 24,000 with a $16,000 drawdown is okay. I'd probably want to take it down a little bit. Let me see what this does. Okay, so that's 13,000. So that's a little bit over half, and that's pretty reasonable. That's 22,000 a month, and you need 30,000 to pass a 500K account. So that's about 6 weeks, and that should pass on average, right? And a 58% win rate. You do have some consecutive losers, 8. I think that was the Goldilocks string, but the way these portfolios are constructed is I look at all the Breakout Guardian trades and put them all together with these, and then I sort it by date time and run all the numbers. So it's just like you traded a portfolio. So I've never seen any place that you can do that. I'm pretty happy with this tool. I use it a lot, and it's all the strategies have been updated, and we charge $350 a quarter, so it's less than $120 a month. A lot of places are charging over $200 a month for strategies, for one strategy, but we believe in the portfolio approach that you should be diversified. So we don't want you to have to spend money on extra strategies. So we $350 for $348 for a quarter, I think, is the price. It's you get all three, and then you can have them working together, which is really the way professionals trade. They don't usually trade one symbol, they trade multiples in a portfolio. So anyway, just wanted to give you a quick update, and if you go to our webpage, futures.aeromir.com, you can see, learn more about each one of the 3 strategies, and click on any one of the performance buttons to get to the performance page. And you can mix and match these however you want. So it's kind of fun to play around with. But anyway, let me know if you have any questions, and I'll see you later. Bye.